Hello, Desi Evans Owls. Today we're going to do some cursive, and so hopefully you've had the chance to watch the video from week number 3. If not, go back into your art folder for week 3 and take a look at that video. If by chance you get a little gray box and you notice it's got a frowny face in it, up in the upper right hand corner you'll see this thing that kind of looks like a partial box with an arrow that goes like that. Click on that and it'll take you to that video. And so it's just a video that's going to go over all the different alphabet letters. So let's talk about you actually getting the chance to write these letters. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece of paper and I'm going to tilt it to the side just a little bit. It's a little bit more comfortable. The thing about cursive is that you don't write cursive straight up and down. You actually write it with your paper at an angle. And so let's take a look at the alphabet letter A. If I were doing a cursive A, it would be very straight and up and down like this. But if I'm doing, I meant if I'm doing a printed A, sorry. If I'm doing a cursive A, I start with a little tail, and you'll notice it goes at an angle, and then it ends with a tail. Oftentimes, if this is the first letter in a word, you won't include that start tail. And so this tail, both the front and the beginning here, and here, that's to kind of help you connect it with other letters. So let's look at then a letter P. So a letter P starts with a tail, and then it comes down, and it ends in a P. So you can see, you go up, you come down, you got a little loop, around again, and then you end with that tail. How about a letter E? A letter E starts with a tail, kind of makes just a little angled loop, and it ends with a tail. So try a few of those. So practice an A, and just practice over and over. And you can practice with the starting tail and with an ending tail. But take a look and try to make sure that your words are tilted. So this is a really big writing paper, so it's a little harder for me right now, but hopefully you've just got some regular paper. I just wanted you to be able to see really well. So there's kind of some A's, and then of course I can get some P's in there. So again, you'll notice just like a cursive or a regular P, it drops below the line, and it kind of has that funky little loop. Just like that. And then if you haven't practiced some E's, take a minute, practice some E's. You might even look at your work and go, gosh, which one do I think is my best? I actually really like this one here, and I think this one here turned out pretty nice. So those are kind of my favorites on that page. So there's an A and a P. And then of course, go ahead and take and practice some E's. Maybe even practice connecting some E's together. Check that out. Oopsie. Like that. Or what about connecting some A's together? A. A. And ideally, you shouldn't have to pick your pen up off of your paper, of course, unless you have to move over. So. And then it also look at these and go, gosh, I think that one turned out really nice. I like that one. And I kind of like this last one. So you might pick your favorites. So go ahead and practice a few of those. And then we can look at maybe making some words, right? So we did an A, a P, and an E. So what's that word? Let's put it together as A, P, E, right? So again, A, P, E, right? So that's kind of what that looks like. Let's try it on some regular paper. So here I've got my regular paper, and I've got a regular pen, and just like before, I'm going to tilt it to the side, and I'm going to write A, P, E. And I can do it with a starting One of the great things about cursive is it allows you to have your own style. You'll see a lot of different ways, especially with capital letters, for how people want to make them. So let's take the different F's. I've seen F's where they look like this. And that's kind of fancy, right? So there's an F. So you might write the word Frank. F-R-A-N-K. So again, our goal is to kind of take it and tilt it just a little bit. If it were printed, it would look more like this. But because we're doing cursive, we slant it to the side a little bit. Right? And then again, you just try to pick up your pen when you're moving from one word to another. So I might start out with the cat ate the mouse, and a period. So again, I try to only pick up my pen when I am crossing a T or dotting an I, and I might write that sentence again. The cat ate the mouse. Now, I am probably doing some letters you haven't had the chance to really master, but again, you can go back to that video. So take some time and practice some of your cursive. Pick just a couple of alphabet letters. So for example, you might decide, okay, I'm going to pick the A, I'm going to pick the C. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. And I'm going to pick the T. Right? And so now I've got A, C, T. And so you might decide that for your practice that you are going to write the word act. And so there we go. And work on your flow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you have fun with that. Pick some different alphabet letters and just kind of go with it. So there's a little cursive lesson for you.